Hey, asshole. Welcome back to the Genius Bar.
Hey, asshole. How's it going? Oh,
Oh,
God.
I'm doing great. Doing great.
I was going to bring Band-Aids on the show today, but I don't think I have enough.
Dude, they're not for us. They're for Apple Explained.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Who was assaulted on the street midday with no provocation, assault, aggression on his end. Dude, what were we on?
I don't know.
It was mainly me, but like,
dude, it was. I swear to God, it was so funny when we were recording it, and then it wasn't after.
Yeah, it was just bad. It's just bad.
Welcome to Genius Bar. Wait, is this episode 50?
Yeah. Wow. What we almost made it.
I know. 50 episodes and we're done. This is
the Idiot Bar this week.
The Idiot Bar. That'd be a nice name for this episode, actually. The Idiot Bar. You may or may not have seen the show last week or heard it across all your favorite podcast platforms.
Don't.
We maybe had a long segment about Apple Explained. And maybe I'm just hypothetically, of course, maybe we made fun of him on the show, on the episode, and it was really funny. It was hilarious, and we thought it was going to be entertaining, and then we put it out, and maybe the audience didn't find it as entertaining as we did at the time.
Dude, I watched it back, and I didn't find it entertaining.
Dude, I don't know why it was so good when we were recording it. Like, we thought it was funny, but then watching it back, it just seemed super personal and super like
petty and
I know, like
gross.
I don't know. I feel like maybe me from 5 years ago would have done something like that. So it was very interesting to see now me, who is supposed to be like respectable, and I say respectable. Same guy. Just a reminder. Just a few weeks ago was still holding a dildo on the show. So. You know,
dude. Yeah. So sorry, Apple Explain. I reached out to Greg
via what, like Instagram or something?
Yeah, on Instagram, because I don't think he has his DMs open. And I was just like, hey, man, we were kind of mean. You want to come on the show? And I don't know if he checks it or
I was going to DM him on Twitter,
like,
but his DMs are closed.
Yeah. So, yeah, thanks for everybody's feedback. Appreciate it.
Well, I mean, you and I talked about it, and there was an idea thrown around, in texting that, maybe we cut this segment out of the show after the fact, but I feel like that would make us look even worse.
Yeah, the reason I brought that up is because I was like, is this causing more harm being out there than not? Because like then, dude, the thing that really like changed my mind on it is that I saw this Twitter account that was like a fake Apple Explained account.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like making fun of him constantly. And I was like, oh, man, we just kind of fed into this. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like it's just not fun. That I think my initial vision for the segment was like YouTube video titles can be ridiculous. And this is an example in my head. And then it just turned into this like attack on this guy who didn't do anything to it. Like, it wasn't like provoked or deserved at all.
Yeah.
So sorry, Greg.
Guy just playing the game. You know how it be.
Yeah. He's just out here trying to feed his family like the rest of us. And, something that I said in my message to him, which is like, I think I overlooked when we were doing the segment initially, which was like he's just as part of the Apple community as us, and some people in the Apple community really like that content, and that doesn't make it better or worse than ours. And I felt bad about it. I felt real icky.
Yeah, that's the best word, huh? It feels icky. Like I felt okay about it, I guess. Like doing it, I was like, okay, they can tell we're playing this up. Like I thought that it would like translate that we were playing it up, and it's like, yeah, behind the scenes we feel that way, but we don't feel that aggressively about it. Like it's not that deep, it's not that big of a deal. And then so we played it up on the show like it was this crazy big thing, and I thought it was hilarious. When we're recording, I was like, oh, people are gonna love it. Then you see the feedback, and I watch it back, and it's just like it's cringy. It's super harsh, super aggressive. And this show's supposed to be about fun, and I don't think that was very fun of us.
I agree, man. Well,
Anyway,
we're
so
gonna
that's the end of
close the
today's
podcast.
episode. We'll see you guys next week. We're going to try again next week.
Oh,
Holy
so loud.
shit, that was so loud.
Whoa, I turned it down. This is the audience clapping. Wait, no, sorry. Where's the boo button?
Did you say where's the blue button?
No, boo.
Oh. I was going to say, aren't all the buttons colored?
Yeah, oh, dude, there's so many lights going on halfway through. This is a pink one. Pink for the blood that's gushing out of our hearts.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a really long boo sound effect. Oh my God.
Poor Greg.
Maybe we deserve it. Hold on. Maybe I should let this play out. Should we just sit through this?
Yeah. If you guys want to spam Greg, because I don't think he checks Instagram, just go into all of his comments and tell him to come on Genius Bar so we can interview him and ask him if he
Hates us.
if he hates us.
Sorry, ask him why
Yeah.
he hates us. Was it the
I don't think we need to know why. I think it's clear why. So Sam, you're on a new mic. You're on the same mic I'm on.
It's still,
It's still going. How long does that last, dude?
Wow, it's like a 30
All mine
that's
are like
we needed
3
that
seconds.
because it like gets uncomfortable and you're like, oh, this is what it felt like. So no, the new mic is good. Yeah, welcome. We do have an actual show today. It's not just gonna be us
Yeah.
like moping.
I need the audience
But
feedback. I need to know what you guys think about these mics because now we're on the same mics. It's the Earthworks Ethos. I mean, I don't know what Sam's gonna say, but I think it's my personal favorite microphone. So I'm very curious to hear what everyone thinks about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen back to it after the show, but they sent it out to me. So
Yeah.
thanks, guys. So I got it for free.
They are amazing, first of all, and I love this fucking microphone. And I think currently right now, I mean, the SM7B for a long time was my favorite microphone.
Yeah.
Obviously, this one is a bit newer, and I just think that they made something really special with this microphone. So that's just me.
I mean,
They
I
didn't
got my
pay me to
SM7B
say that, but you know.
back there, but they did not pay you by sending you the mic.
Yes, they did.
They paid you in mics.
Technically,
Technically, you got paid in mics.
Yes, that is true. We got paid in mics. We got paid in a bunch of metal.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Dude,
thank you,
It
Earthworks,
is
for the
nice.
metal.
It's like I think stainless steel or something on
Yeah.
the like
It's
like,
a heavy
although
boy.
I don't know. It's heavy. I don't think I like the way it looks as much as the 7B. Like there's something about this that looks kind of dinky on camera to me.
You think so? I think it looks
just doesn't
very,
look as
very
beefy.
retro.
Yeah, I don't know. It just looks kind of
Industrial.
like I don't know. Maybe it's just my mic stand. I feel like I like the heft or like the blackness of
The blackness. Oh, did
the
they sell the
SM7B.
Earthworks Ethos in matte black? They like just came out. Yeah, we
Bro.
just missed it.
Oh,
It looks
Well,
like
now we're
like a
cool.
bullet.
dude, this looks like a bullet.
It does
I
look like
like
a
it.
bullet.
Well, man.
So we have some Apple news this week.
Yeah.
Actually, the Apple news is really picking up, I feel like.
It is. It's starting to get a little busier, which is cool. I definitely feel like that's going to make us be writing a little bit more on our websites because you said you're going to start writing again for Front Page Tech, right?
Yeah, had a little bit of a transfer going.
Nice.
Yeah. So, we have a server now that we host everything on. And so it just took a while to do that transfer. But now it feels good. It feels like I have full control over everything. It's very nice.
Is it a fast server? Is it going to be like super crazy?
It's very nice. Very, very nice.
Was there any downtime for frontpagetech.com?
Was there?
Yeah, was there? Like, did you?
So I did the main transfer like late last night, and it was maybe like down front facing for the public for 10 minutes, and I doubt anyone noticed.
Yeah, I didn't.
I waited
notice
till
it. It's up now.
like late at night.
It looks good, man. Site design great as always. Excited for it to come back. Dude,
It's a
you can
direct
write
clone.
about
It's a direct clone of the one from last week.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't
Yeah.
fix it, bro.
Are you going to redesign Apple Track?
I don't know that. Who knows? We were just talking about that pre-show. We're working on it. We're working on some things in the background.
Who's we?
But,
Do you have Apple Track employees?
It's these two hands. This is him and her. And
Yeah.
they just,
I was going to say, have
day.
you not told me something? Have you failed to update me on employees that you have now?
no, I have 0 employees.
Let me go to Apple Track, our favorite website.
It's
And
great,
see.
man. That we got some cool stuff. Like the HomePod was going to be battery powered, and then they didn't do it. And I'm like, what?
Okay,
What's the point
fine.
of the HomePod?
I mean, my HomePod Mini is already kind of shitty, so and it
I
plugs
thought you
in.
said you had really liked it.
So I like the HomePod Mini if it just didn't like have a personality. But here's the thing, Siri's getting really scary. Like the way Siri's starting to have conversations, I'm like, okay, that's a little sentient of you. You know what I mean?
Are you suggesting that she's getting smarter?
Not smarter. in the sense of like she does the things that I need her to do. It's more just like she's getting fucking sassy. Like she's getting an attitude and she's like having conversations with me that I didn't really ask for. And I just want you to do stuff, you know?
Really? That's so. I mean, the only thing she does is like still not do things for me. Like she won't even shut off timers, or sometimes, even though I think that's the only thing she's good for. And
so we have HomePods next to the bed,
like
and you know, I say, "Hey, what's her face?" I don't want to trigger everyone's thing. Like wake me up at this time or set an alarm for this time. For some reason, it takes fucking forever. You know, if you say it on your phone. Like you just say, "Hey, Blup, set a timer or wake me up at this time." Boom, instantly set. For some reason on my HomePod Mini, all of them, it's like she has to run to a different room, set it, and then come back and let me know. Because she's like, "Just a second, still working on that."
Yeah, that's
your alarm is set. It takes so long. It's like she had to leave. Like I just picture me saying something, she just and just like runs off and then comes back to set it.
My favorite is working on that. Just a moment.
Yes, that.
One more minute.
Your devices are not responding.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but your iPhone doesn't appear to be on the same network as your HomePod. Try going to the Home app and checking settings to make sure that your iPhone is on the same network as your HomePod. And I'm like, dude, I asked you for the weather.
Yes,
not like, a personal report.
Or like asking Siri a question. She's like, "I've sent it to your iPhone." Bro.
Nobody ever wants
that. Was the whole reason I asked you. Now I got to go fucking walk over and look at my phone. That was the whole reason I just asked you.
She's like, "I injured myself on the last walk. Now you have to walk."
Worthless,
I ran too
dude.
fast. It's
fucking
so.
hate Siri.
You know what I think it is? It's because they switched over to like the on-device processing on the iPhone, and I think it's on the HomePod. I think it's still like network-wise. So like I think there really is like a server that's being contacted.
Well, the server's very far away.
Yeah, I mean, it's just pathetic that it's still bad. Like the fact that they don't even have enough data at this point to do Siri. Are we allowed to bully Siri?
Yes.
Is that a fair?
Yes, okay. I will. Unless Siri has like a cult following that's in the comments for this episode, be like, "Hey guys, that was really uncalled for," and she's just trying to feed her family, you know.
I'd be like, "Okay, you're right. You're right."
We'll apologize in the next episode. Oh, I feel like okay. Is it just sorry to go back to this, but is it clear that we our apology is sincere?
I hope so.
Like we're not just saying that because the audience. There was some people in the audience that were upset. We're saying that because it was kind of sad and gross.
Yeah, I was saying it because I saw a lot of comments that resonated,
and I never take back jokes. That's how you know I mean it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll
looking
take
at you,
back
Alec
anything,
Baldwin.
sure,
Still,
but,
fuck you.
But no, I'm the type of person where like if I hear the same thing from a lot of different people, that like I should probably change my mind.
I don't do that. And if I hear the same thing from a bunch of people, it doesn't mean it's going to convince me unless I already felt kind of bad about it and then they validate it.
I honestly didn't think it was bad until I saw the comments and then I watched it back for myself. And then I was like, oh man.
Well,
I just didn't think that.
I watched it back editing and I was like, it kind of feels icky, but I'm sure it's fine. And then it went out and then it was confirmed icky.
Yeah, I probably should have watched the whole episode back because I didn't. Like you usually are the one that screams. Yeah. And then I just do the title and the thumbnail and make it look pretty.
Yeah, never trust me to screen anything.
Yeah.
But we know that already.
Yeah. You have any addresses to leak this episode?
None. Yeah, I've been any packages and stuff I just keep away from myself so I don't fuck it up on the show. Could you imagine if the show was live?
Oh God.
Such a mistake, dude.
Yeah, it'd be fun, but like we'd also not have a job.
Yeah, I give us like a good 3 episodes before it's over.
Dude, I do this thing where sometimes I just talk and I don't like. It was like the episode with Luke on where it's like I'm just saying things and I don't mean them to sound as bad as they do, but like they do sound horrible. And I've noticed I do this a lot. Like even with my friends in my life, like they'll be talking about something and I'll make a comment that like sounds like it's invalidating them, and that's not what I mean to do, but that's what it is still. Like, so I'm like, I didn't like. That's not my intent here. basically, it made me sad, and I was like, oh, I wanted to talk about it sooner, so I'm glad that we're here tonight.
Okay, well, if Greg wants to make a podcast about us to shit on us, he's welcome to do that. I will allow it.
Yeah, no, unlimited. Start your own please anti-Sam Kohl podcast.
Yeah,
I'll support you.
So this fucking VR headset, dude, is driving me absolutely bonkers.
You know what else drives me bonkers?
Oh, okay. Was this a segue?
No,
of course
not.
Be
a segue.
No, it's not a segue.
It drives me bonkers that it's so hard to find insurance.
Yeah, that drives me bonkers. That wasn't a segue. I just really I think this is a good time to talk about Policy Genius.
Insurance has been on the mind. After bullying other Apple channels, I was like, You know what? I need to get insurance for in case I do this again.
I think so. That's why PolicyGenius.com sponsors this show.
Dude, it's so cold.
It is cold, Sam. Yes, the temperature is cold. Yes.
Yeah, and what if your home starts having issues? Because
what if it
cracks? What if it gets so cold your home just goes
and cracks in half, dude? What would you do? Especially without insurance, your home got cold, cracked in half. What are you gonna do?
You'd have to pick which side real quick and then run. And then just hope you pick the one with like your Xbox in it.
So you're saying if I don't have insurance on my home, because it's really cold right now, so I should probably hurry. If I go to PolicyGenius.com, they will present me and compare quotes for me for insurance for my home.
Dude, it's so nice. Like I've actually been using the site because it's so cool. First of all, it just like looks pretty, which I always appreciate. But yeah, it just shows you like the different. Yeah, I mean, you just enter your information, takes a very short amount of time, and then they're just like, oh, this is the best one for you. I mean, and it's the savings, of course, that people really care about, like an average of $1,250 per year when they were paying for over. This is insane. Policy Genius to save customers an average of $1,250 per year over what they were paying for home and auto. That's a lot of money. I mean, that's also an average. So like some people higher, some people lower. But right. $1,250 is pretty insane. They've saved new customers an average of $350 per year on home insurance alone.
And listen,
I mean, why not?
You need insurance. It's like, you know how Siri, like I asked Siri to set an alarm and she like runs to the next room. This is what that is, except Policy Genius, they have to run everywhere for you. They have to go to all the insurance companies to get all the quotes and bring them back to you. And they do it within seconds. You just type in all your information. They do all the work. You don't have to do all that stuff. It's all in one place for you on one website, which is PolicyGenius.com. It makes your life easier and it saves you money. First of all, I think if it didn't save you any money at all, it's still worth it just to save you time. But it saves you time and saves you money. PolicyGenius.com.
We love you guys. Thanks, Policy Genius. We love you.
Yay! Okay. I'm surprised there's been no brand that's been like, hey, can you let those guys know to stop playing that fucking music?
I did have a brand do that before when I included a copyright thing in their ad. I had put a SpongeBob meme, I think, in a Skillshare ad back in the day. And they were like, yeah, that's funny, but like you can't put SpongeBob with our stuff because it's intellectual property owned by, I guess, SpongeBob.
Did you have to take the ad down?
Nickelodeon? No, like it was in the screening process.
Oh, gotcha.
Which I guess is why they screen.
That's exactly why, for assholes like you.
Oh, dude, sometimes when SpongeBob, I think it was like around town, or it was a good bit. Did you watch SpongeBob as a kid?
Of course, dude. Yes.
Are you gonna watch SpongeBob on your VR headset?
No.
Are you excited
I want to be
SpongeBob
headset? With my VR headset.
You said you were thinking about something with the VR headset before I transitioned.
Dude, it is like I can't anymore with this fucking headset. First, what? Mark Gurman said it was coming out like last year in an in-person event.
Yeah.
That did not happen. Okay, so it's coming out this year. Okay, fine. Now it's not coming out this year. Now it's coming out in 2023. So basically, it's just not. Why are we even like, we don't even say it's coming because we don't know. And we just wait until it's actually coming because we just keep saying next year. Okay, but next year for real. And I don't care anymore. I hate tech news.
You done?
I just want to wait I'm going to be blind like this and I'm not going to look at the news and I'm just going to wait for Apple to announce things. Because I get my hopes up, Sam. I get excited. My expectations are set very high. And then it doesn't fucking happen. In-person event. Suck my asshole, dude. That does not happen. There's no in-person event. There's no fucking VR headset. I hate COVID. I hate this VR headset. And you know what? That's the first thing. There's no COVID in VR. That's where I'm going to go. Catch you in the metaverse.
Without catching COVID.
Okay. Dude, wouldn't that be...
Thanks to the audience.
Yo, do you remember this was years ago, and I'm not a big WoW player, World of Warcraft, but there was a pandemic that happened in the game.
What?
Yeah, so years ago, I forget what happened, but years ago there was one of the players got sick in they were attacked by something in a dungeon, and then infected another player, and literally the whole world got infected to the point where the developers had to reset the servers because everyone was dying in the game.
Planned functionality.
Was it?
No. I thought it was maybe you defeat the monster and then it's an in-game thing.
No, it was a total accident.
Else.
One player got sick and then spread it everywhere, and everyone kept dying in the game, worldwide in this game. So the reason I bring that up is how long are we away from actually having a pandemic in VR?
Whoa. John, I don't want to think of, we can.
That's
really
what I'm
make
saying,
it in,
dude. We're
in RR.
I know, dude.
Reality.
We're in the metaverse and we're safe, no COVID. Yeah. For how long?
Dude, until these rumors stop. Once the rumors stop, then everybody's getting sick. We can't feed our addiction to VR, AR headset news.
So is it coming or is it not?
Yeah, it's coming. It's going to be announced at WWDC, 100%. And
you're saying 100%?
I'm saying, yeah, I think they're going to announce it at Dub. And I think they're going to say it won't ship until...
Do you remember what happened last time they did that?
Well, maybe it'll be the end of the year, and then they'll say, I think maybe it ships in 22. Maybe it'll just be no supply that they'll have, and it'll be 100 worldwide. Good luck. One per Apple Store.
100
per year.
It's literally just we have as many VR headsets as they had of Genius Cloth. Good luck.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Do you think we could collab with Apple on the new product? We could do a Genius.
Oh yeah, I'm
Apple
sure they
collab?
would love to collab with us, Sam. I'm sure we'd be their first choice. It's Marquez and then Sam and John.
Does Apple really collab with anybody, product wise?
No. Hermes.
I guess Hermes
or
Nike.
Is that it? I think that's it.
I think that's basically it. With
Red.
Accessories. Oh, true. Product Red. I wish they would do more. I want to see a Supreme iPhone or a
oh my God,
Adidas iPod or something. I don't know.
Of all things, Adidas.
Or just something exciting,
it's
an Xbox. Wait,
it's
Microsoft.
Apple and Great Value collab.
That would be awesome, man. I want to be able to
the
get
Walmart collab. Great Value is Walmart, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Do you shop at Walmart?
I don't shop at Walmart though. I shop at what is a store
knows all
that's
the brands.
better than Walmart?
Target.
Yeah, I shop at Target. No.
Do you ever go to Target actually?
Yeah. In fact, dude, I was just thinking, Targets now. Have you seen the newly designed Targets? Because they look like high schools. The outsides look like a high school, and you're like, "What the fuck is this?" There's fun cement balls outside, and you're just like, "What am I? What is this, dude? Am I getting off the fucking bus?"
Yeah, they do have the balls. I forgot about the
dude. Doesn't it? Next time you go to
inside.
Target, try to not see a high school.
That kind of makes. I was thinking of the interior, but
no, the outside looks like a high school.
There's a red stripe. There wasn't a red stripe at my high school.
Yes, there was. There was a fucking.
Remembering.
Oh, also, yes, of course. I live in the hometown of Walmart.
Oh, are there a lot of Walmarts then?
No, there's just the Walmart. Every new thing that Walmart tests happens here. Okay, so this is tech related. Walmart is putting out something called the Home Valet, and they're testing it here. It is a refrigerator that is a smart refrigerator that sits outside your house, and they will deliver groceries to the refrigerator that's outside your house. It's temperature controlled. It's locked outside, and the employees have a security code that they put their Walmart app over. It unlocks the fridge, and they deliver your groceries in there. And they're going to deliver 24/7, Sam. You don't have to fucking leave the house.
I feel like that's almost a good idea, but I don't want a fridge in front of my house.
Well, so we got it. It's not
what?
it's not delivered yet. Yeah, we pre-ordered it. It's coming I think next month, and it's going on the side of our house. It's like it's not a full like fucking tall fridge. It's like it looks more like a freezer chest, I guess, outside.
You guys don't want to go shopping that badly?
Yes.
Do you leave the house most days?
No.
How do you do that?
Maybe once or twice a week.
When I don't leave the house for more than a day, I'm about to lose my mind. Like I have literally gone out to eat when I have plenty of food at home just to get out of the house for a day.
I lose my mind by going outside of the house.
That's insane. How? See,
Dude,
we're opposite.
Crazy social anxiety. I do not want to be around people at all.
Oh, whoa, dude.
And dude,
there's
I don't know if you know, but there's a pandemic outside. So
I'm not saying I'm like going to Ragers every Monday night.
Dude,
Tuesday
Walmart's
night,
basically going to Walmart's basically like going to that. It's like it's a little tunnel of just pandemic.
You know what I did do this weekend though?
What?
Did you see my Instagram post?
No, I don't use Instagram. But I'm an adult.
You have an account.
I know, but I'm an adult that doesn't use Instagram.
You should post there more often.
I'm pretty sure one of my last like Instagram posts was celebrating like 60K subscribers.
Probably. I look there sometimes. I'm like, maybe he's posted. I think I tried to go through and like.
Let me go. I'm gonna look at your Instagram.
You should wait. We should pull it up for the people.
Can you?
Yeah, I'll pull it up too.
Okay,
I think I can just go to my URL. Hold on. Let me share my tab. Instagram.com. This is just a promotion for my.
That's fine.
Is it allowed on our show?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Dude, we have a lot of fire posts here.
What is happening? Was it just your face? How often do you use Instagram? How often do you post?
Come on. I want to start posting more. Like, dude, this is come on.
I like how it's like you know what's going to happen if you click on it, but you just kept clicking on every picture.
Because
there you did it again, my guy. You know what's going to happen.
I want to. Do you see this?
Yeah, it's Sam. You are. What are you shoveling snow with a skateboard? What is that?
Did you just say my dog? What would you call a skateboard for snow? It's called a snowboard, dog. Oh my god!
I'm gonna edit that out, please.
No, you're not, bro. Whoa, yo, what if skateboard, but for snow?
Can we never talk about that ever again? No one has to know that happened.
John. Dude. So yeah, I went snowboarding for the first time in my life.
No,
yesterday.
You were skateboarding in the snow.
It was really hard at first, but I got to the point where I rode the big ski lift up the big mountain. I fell and slid down like the first half, but then I could get up and mostly got. I probably fell a total of 35 to 40 times yesterday.
That's a lot of times.
And I was an idiot, and I didn't have a helmet on. So I'm okay because I didn't hit my head.
Okay.
But my poor friend Jake that I was with.
Wait,
poor guy hit it.
Jake got hurt because you weren't wearing a helmet?
No, he got hurt because he wasn't wearing a helmet.
Okay. Well, you said I wasn't wearing a helmet yesterday. I'm fine, but my poor friend Jake. Like, what?
Yeah, because both of us, it was our first time snowboarding. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to be going slow, so I don't need a helmet. And like looking back, I'm like, obviously I needed a helmet because Jake got a concussion.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah, dude. He fell. Well, that's what happens when
you're not supposed to use a skateboard in the snow.
No, we felt so bad because like it was apparently you can like lose memory when you hit your head.
You're just now figuring that out?
Where are you? Why are you so far away all of a sudden?
I had to lean over and get a drink. Oh, here I am. I had to lean over
Siri?
and get a drink.
Going to get a drink.
Yeah.
I will be back momentarily.
Well,
so yeah, he's okay, but like, yeah, poor guy got a concussion, and I was like, and I like passed him up on the hill, so I wasn't there to help him. I was like, oh, poor dude.
This is what's going to happen, Sam.
Okay, go ahead.
You're always talking about on the podcast like, oh, I have to leave the house. I have to do this. I'm fucking doing skateboards in the snow or some shit.
Yeah.
Without a helmet, mind you. You're going to be a vegetable. You're going to get paralyzed, or you're going to hit your head, and now you don't even know how to spell. And and then you're leaving me here on this show, the responsible one that stayed inside, didn't fuck around. And then what? Then I have to do the show with Luke.
Yeah, I would say replacing with Luke for sure. Yeah, that you have full approval to do that if I ever get like seriously injured to the point where I can't work. But I want at least a cut still. Like I want at least a cut of the show. Like I think Luke and
You're
I would
gonna
split
have
my
to
cut
pay your
50,
medical
50.
bills.
Or do another sponsorship for Policy Genius.
Yeah.
So yeah, have you ever gone snowboarding, skiing? Like, do you ever? I guess
Sam,
you don't really
do
go
I
outside.
look like I have gone snowboarding?
No, you just
or
look like you
skiing?
hibernate. You look like you hibernate all year long.
Yeah. So I used to really love ice skating.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, that's a good way to ruin my career too.
Wait, because you'll fall?
Yes, I will. I'll mess up my everything. Did you know that I broke my back before?
What? No.
Yeah, for like 6 or 7 months. When I was in 7th grade, I was in a back brace.
Oh, are you okay now?
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah.
How did you fall?
So in high school, I had come from. I transferred schools, and in my new school, like the junior high shared it with the high school, and so this was my first time having to like the bell would ring and I'd have to go to a different class. Like up until that point, it was just like that everyone just sat in the same classroom all day and got like they just sat there so long like their ass cheeks were imprinted on the chairs. My little boy ass cheeks.
Why did you have to say little boy? It was fine before you said little boy.
Okay.
I don't need that. That's pedophilia, bro.
So we had to like go
we're
to
gonna get demonetized now.
You can't. Yeah, you can't, dude. I can't be a pedo to myself. Anyway, this is going well. Good episode ourselves. So I had to walk to multiple classes, except my locker was on the opposite end of the school. And you know me, social anxiety, I can't do it. I can't handle being late or having to like be confronted. So instead of going to my locker, I would just pack all my books in my book bag. And my book bag was like 300 pounds. And little me was carrying it around the school all day. And I didn't know this. They found this out after the fact. But while I was doing that, I had fractured my back because it was too much to carry every day. And so when I was playing football, I moved wrong, and it finished my back off the rest of the way, and I fell and couldn't move, and I thought I was paralyzed.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then I remember,
glad you're okay, buddy.
I remember I got home and my mom was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And she's like, "You don't look good." And I was like, "Maybe we should go to the hospital." And she's like, "Boys will be boys. We'll take you to the hospital next time it hurts. Like if it still hurts tomorrow, dude." A month later, she took me to the hospital. After a month, she's like, "Okay, I think it's been hurting too long. We should probably go get it checked out." And the doctor was like, "His back is broken." So I had to be in a brace.
This is not allowed.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yep. Didn't need surgery,
rough,
though. So,
man.
yeah.
Wait, you didn't need surgery? That's kind of impressive.
Yeah. Well, I was in a brace for a long time. And I think it was because I was still growing, so my back was still it still had time to fuse back together before, like, it wasn't like I was too old and then they had to like put a fake back in. A fake back.
Fake back. You know what else should be fake?
What should be fake, Sam?
The notch
oh my
on
God.
the iPhone 14.
No, I refuse.
What do you mean? What do you mean you refuse? This is our job. You can't refuse anything.
No, I refuse. Okay,
refuse
so
what?
For audio listeners that can't see it on the screen, we're talking about the notch or whatever this is, whatever you would call this for the iPhone 14, the pill-shaped plus hole punch thing.
Atrocity.
Sam, okay.
Disgusting.
This is real. You're buying it?
100% real. Dylan DKT said it. And
well, so did Ross Young, which is the troubling part.
That's Ross. Yeah, it's Ross Young, actually, is what I meant. Because also, everything's bad now. So, like, we just should accept that Apple's just done. I mean, they're going downhill.
Do you...
Like, you don't actually think that looks good, do you?
Of course not. No.
Okay.
Like...
Usually I'm tolerant of these things, but I don't know that the pill, great. The pill and the side chick?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, okay. If it was just... Okay, so we went from, with my leak for iPhone 14, we were told hole punch. Of course, we didn't see the display, but we were told hole punch, so we put the hole punch down. And then that report gets expanded upon by Ross Young, and I think Dylan said it too, that it's not just a single like hole punch, it's actually a pill.
Oh, kill us.
Okay, so then we have to accept that. Okay, it's a pill shape, whatever. And then we're like, you know what? That doesn't look bad. That's okay. We accept this. And then a week later, like every week it gets worse. We just keep adding things to it. It started out like this, and then it was like this, and now it's like this, and like it just keeps getting worse. And this is not a good look. Like, I am not a fan of how that looks. Of course, this is just a concept, but like Apple's not going to make it look any better than that.
I mean, it's bad, man. It's so ugly. I don't know why they would do this. I mean, it's got to look better than this in the end, right? Like, there's no way they ship something.
That's the thing, though, Sam. Like, if it came from anybody else but Ross, I would... Like, the fact that Ross said it, of all people... like pained me.
No, he knows. No, he's probably seen the display.
It hurt my soul because I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I don't, at least if it was somebody else that said it, literally anyone else but Ross, I could go the rest of the year being like, well, maybe I'll be surprised and it won't look this terrible. But like, I mean, I'm hoping that the audio listeners that are hearing this, that you've seen this somewhere before, like you've seen the news. It is a long pill shape on the top plus a hole punch for the camera, and they are not connected. They are. It looks like a like a machine. Sam was. How do I even explain this? It looks like display, right? This is the display panel. It looks like the machine that was supposed to drill the hole punch. Like someone bumped it, and it went and like just made two giant holes.
Dude, it's so bad. You know what? If you're an audio listener, actually, you're pretty lucky that you don't have to see this. I would actually recommend not looking it up. So it's horrible. Which is
the majority of the people listening to the show. We learned the more people listen to the show than watch it. So
yeah, that means we should optimize for them, right?
Yeah, and it also means that they have the better experience right now because they don't have to see that shit.
Yeah. So there's that news. And then on the same day, Ross is like, I might as well ruin everybody's week. And he goes, oh, yeah. And no.
Hey, I made that picture.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, look, there's nothing below here. Look, it's just the no, I found this on Google.
So
Google
will not have
Google
Touch
makes
ID.
every image?
Yeah, they do it themselves. Under display Touch ID for iPhone 14 is not happening, according to Ross Young, which I don't think we heard that was happening, did we? Or was it just like guessed?
I think it was.
Did everyone just assume that it was going to happen because it didn't happen last year?
Well, yeah, because it was reported for the last 2 iPhones. So I'm like, surely they're going to be able to figure it out this year. Nope, nothing's going under the display. Not cameras, not infrareds, there's not even going to be a display. It's just going to be a black box that you use your imagination to try to feel something.
That sounds better than what we're getting.
I mean, I don't know. What is the iPhone 14 if it's not going to have, new design, but 48 megapixel camera? If we talked about that, like that's a big number.
Uh-huh. But even so, like the images, it's the sensor's a 48 megapixel sensor, most likely. But what is going to happen is they're just going to condense those pixels to make like a really high quality 12 megapixel image.
Yeah.
You know that, right? It's not going to be a 48 megapixel image.
You don't think it's going to be 48 megapixels?
No. I think the sensor's going to be 48 megapixels, and then they're going to condense that down to a 12 megapixel image, so it's like a really high quality 12 megapixel image.
That sounds fair, but you think they're still going to do 12 megapixels? I feel like they would go up to like 14 or something. Like
you would think, but I also would think that they wouldn't make the atrocity that they are on the front, so.
Do we know anything?
What do you mean, do we know anything?
Like, do we know how to cover Apple anymore?
No, dude.
Are we just done?
Apple is too far ahead of us, and nothing makes sense anymore. The fucking iPad, dude.
Yeah, also this redesign there's been a lot of bad news.
Dude,
lately.
This whole week was like, what did Mark Gurman say before? Yeah, none of that. And they just like it all gets thrown out the window this week. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, 2022 iPad Pro is not going to have a glass back. It's going to remain not stainless steel. That would be so heavy, but really pretty. It's going to be aluminum, and MagSafe is going to work through the Apple logo. Like that sounds kind of cool. And then I saw it's going to be an opaque Apple logo for the wireless charging to work, and I was like,
that'd be cool.
Do you think it's going to be see-through? Like, you think it's going to be a white Apple logo? Like, imagine a glowing Apple logo on the iPad.
That would be cool. But it's not that. So, like, Gurman had said it was going to be all glass, right? Like, all glass for wireless charging or whatever. But now it's like, actually, no, it's going to have real big Apple logo, and that's going to be glass.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like they were clearly experimenting with it. It just sounds like they changed their mind. But also, Gurman has not updated his report yet, which I find interesting. Or commented on this report from 95Mac. I wonder if this is fake as well.
I feel like 95Mac usually does pretty well with this stuff.
No, they've got a good. They're 79% accurate. Like, they've got a good track. See, this is the benefit of Apple Track. When we have a question, John, we say, what are they? 79%.
What is this but in numbers?
Well, let's see. I'm still excited for the Pro Display XDR2. Please come out so I can waste more money. Yeah, I mean, like, they nailed the stuff on the iPad mini, you know?
Mac OS 12 could be called Mammoth or Monterey. Did they just like guess two M words?
No. That was when they
aren't there only so many places left in California? They're like, it could be either of these two last places.
No. They found two trademarks that got renewed, which was pretty cool. And they were right. It was Monterey.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, bro?
You know what's no laughing matter?
I do.
Grocery store prices, Sam. Grocery store prices and the amount of groceries that you bring home. Okay, going to the grocery store, too much hassle. You can't buy just one hot dog bun. We talk about this all the time. Sam, you just want one hot dog. You're one person. You're one Sam.
Sometimes I want two hot dogs.
Sometimes you want two hot dogs. That's fine, but you can't leave the grocery store with two hot dog buns. They give you like 18 tomatoes. You only need one. They give you 8 hot dog buns. You only needed 2. And then all that stuff goes to waste in the fridge. You waste money and you waste stuff. That's how it is. With HelloFresh, it is not that way, by the way. HelloFresh sponsoring today's episode. Thank you, HelloFresh. If you go to HelloFresh.com/genius16, you get up to 16 free meals plus 3 free gifts. And if I'm not mistaken, free shipping as well, Sam, right?
Dude, I love HelloFresh. Sorry, I was going to take a drink. But now I'm going to say hello to this fresh water. Yes. Do they sell water, you think? I don't know. You can probably get water. Like,
I think I've told you guys before, I am a genuine subscriber of HelloFresh, and they send me free stuff all the time. Like every few boxes, they throw in a free gift just for being loyal to HelloFresh, I guess. And so they have sent me like... Could you give
an example? Yeah, like that sounds really
they've sent me like a seltzer water before, like, just like, yeah.
So you can get water.
Exactly. You asked, that's why I said it.
You covered me, bro. Thank you.
So for me, I choose 3 meals a week. If sometimes you don't feel like picking your meals, they will just send you 3 random meals that they picked for you with all the proper ingredients. You just open up the bag. The exact amount of ingredients are in there with the exact instructions. It takes like 20 or 30 minutes to cook each meal, which is delicious, by the way. But you get to decide. Like if each week you see the 3 meals that they're going to send you, you go, no, actually I want to replace this with this. I want this instead. Or maybe you want to add a 4th meal that week. You can do whatever you want, and they handle it all for you. All the ingredients in there are in there for you. And I know their name is HelloFresh. It's like in the name, but the vegetables and stuff, like the ingredients there, you can't. The vegetables from HelloFresh, but I don't know where they're getting it from, but vegetables from HelloFresh do not taste the same as vegetables from other places. They taste amazing, and you'll never go back.
Dude, they got me to eat carrots. Like, I don't even eat carrots, and they got me to eat carrots like a couple weeks ago. Yeah,
HelloFresh.
I'm supposed to be getting a shipment. I'm so excited. HelloFresh.com/genius16. 16 free meals up to. Why am I talking? Yoda is. gift 3 free R.
Yes. Shipping free to you. Get up to 16 free meals plus 3 free gifts plus free shipping by going to HelloFresh.com/genius16. And of course, a huge thanks to HelloFresh for supporting this episode of the Genius Bar. Yay!
We love HelloFresh. Dude, I'm supposed to get a box soon. I'm waiting on it. I'm very excited.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
mine gets delivered tomorrow. I get mine delivered every Tuesday.
Dude, that's really cool. Okay, you were ready
I'm
to
fed up,
again?
Sam.
Just with life or the Apple news? Or
with the Apple news. And not only the news, but what Apple's doing. I feel like I'm constantly getting disappointed.
You know why I think it's felt extra rough is
why?
We haven't gotten any new products since October.
Yeah.
So we had all of November, all of December, all of January. They have not announced. No, sorry. They have announced some things. They have not released a single thing in 3 months. And I'm just like, dude, give me an accessory or so. I mean, other than those special edition AirPods, but
Yeah, and another problem is we are getting like translations of what's coming from people that like, you know, Apple can go on stage and sell you literally like a hunk of shit. And they'll put dubstep behind it, make a nice promo for it, and they can make you care. But just getting this news from like Ross Young for some reason just makes it very sad. Like, maybe if I saw that pill shape hole punch thing like in a cool promo and it like faded in and there were lighting and stuff, but no, it's just Ross Young being like, it's gonna look like ass.
Maybe this is why Apple hates rumors.
Maybe, but like, I can't see any way around this. Like, there's no other way to describe that pill shape hole punch thing. Like, that is what it's gonna look like. There's no way that it looks better than that, right?
If they do too, I don't know how they would make it better unless they blacked out the pixels in between.
What if they put a hole punch on the other side too, so it just looks like a face?
Oh, I don't like that, man.
Dude, it doesn't make any sense. I would rather just the notch stay around than do that.
Yeah, if you're going to do two separate, just give me a notch. If you're going to do one, do the pill shape. Or just do a long pill.
Yes, I would much rather the long pill.
Like, this just doesn't... It's also, like, off-center.
Okay, Sam. What if that is it? What if it is a long pill? Like, the display leak and stuff, maybe there's two holes under the display for that, and that's what they look like. But what if, like, it's actually blacked out on the panel, so you don't see two holes? That, oh my God, that might save it. That is a possibility. There's a possibility that it could be blacked out, and you won't see it.
I mean, we can hope, right? Because I can't wait till we see more. I mean, to be fair, the design is not finalized yet. And there's a couple months, but at the same time, I feel like this is finalized.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I feel like us reporting rumors, sometimes we make it sound like Apple is like scrambling behind the scenes to like finalize this time. Like when we say finalized, we mean it's not in mass production, but like this is probably what's going to go in mass production. Apple is basically like trialing everything to make sure it works properly, but they've planned this for years. Like I think I don't do a good job communicating that.
It doesn't look like they've planned it for years. If we'd had years to figure this out and just put two holes like this, the top tech company in the world, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we got.
Yeah. I mean, I just want something like I've been a little like just kind of burnt out of like videos just because I feel like it's just like little bits and pieces that we're getting, but nothing like
especially
really
since
good.
Like every fucking video is like, okay, the notch, it's gonna be a hole punch. Next video, actually the hole punch is just long. Actually, that's not true either. It's a hole punch and a pill thing.
I mean, I've seen the comments. Like I feel people. What have you enjoyed making episodes about this stuff? Like, is it fun?
No. No,
you look like you're having fun in your video.
I'm not having fun anymore. I was having fun until they changed it again, and then I'm like, okay, that's too much.
I agree. Honestly, I agree. I would like the pill. I was like, okay, when that happened, I was like, awesome. That's more content. I can make the same video I made yesterday and did make it funny. But then they did it again. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, man. It's it's so bad. So yeah, we have no Touch ID. We got the notch. Oh, here Ross Young again back today. Dude, did you see this?
I kind of saw it scrolling by.
What is this? He says it's going to be called. So the new iPhone SE, which is going to be coming at an event in March or April, is apparently going to be called SE plus 5G.
So
hey, John,
I trust Ross a lot on display stuff.
Names,
I would be surprised if he got the name correct because that stuff is so deep in marketing that like there'd be no way for him to know, I feel like.
Look at this. If you go here, it resembles a similar naming scheme.
Oh no.
Wow. S21 plus 5G. Just replace that. Just one letter off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I just don't. That just there's no way there. But then I say no way, and we have the Apple M1 Max chip.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's not forget that their names are so fucky right now. Oh my god, I forgot about the M1 chips lately.
The M1 Pro and the M1, but not the M1 Pro Max. It's just the M1 Pro and the M1 Max, which are extensions of the M1 chip. Found on the new MacBook Pro with M1 Pro or M1 Max.
I'm going to go do something else, I think. I'm going to be a beauty YouTuber or literally anything else, man.
I will say, how are they this bad? Like, the company nails everything else. Like, I saw Gurman was like, the company to come up with names creates these spider charts of every possible word in the dictionary for like Apple Vision, Apple C for the VR headset. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, how do they come up with M1 Pro and M1 Max?
Remember when we thought it was going to be M1X? Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, because that would be like a logical... Yes. Or M1...
They've done it historically before. It sounds good. It makes sense. They used it in their YouTube tags for Dub last year.
Dude, they should have just done M1X and M1Z. That would have been so much easier. And then they would have M2 and M2X and M2Z. And then they have M3 and M3X. We're going to have the M11 Pro and the M11 Max. In the new MacBook Pro.
They make me tired.
And then there'll probably be a MacBook Pro Max eventually.
Oh. I hope not. MacBook Pro more Pro. Proer. MacBook Proer. God.
Like AirTag, great name.
Oh yeah, what are they going to do with the AirTags, dude? Are they going to shut AirTags down?
No, there's going to be a new version coming.
But I mean, didn't Gurman tweet something about how they're like considering shutting down how accurate it is instead of making it like down to the centimeter, like down to the few feet?
Oh, I didn't see that. Maybe I might have missed that this week.
I think it was last week or the week before he tweeted it that because of the whole case where that girl was getting stalked, that they may have to change how AirTags work and basically nerf them.
Yeah, the thing is, this isn't a new thing.
It's not new, no.
Like, it's kind of annoying that, like, I'm seeing this on CNN, and it's like somebody's been stalked with a tracking device, and it's like, dude, Tile's been out for, like, 10 years.
Yeah,
like,
but also,
product
AirTags are so accurate, though, like, down to the centimeter, and the scale is much larger, too. Like, it's so accessible.
Yeah, I was going to follow up by saying, but... there's 1 billion iPhones in the world.
Yeah.
There weren't 1 billion I mean, maybe there were, but the way
also,
they cried about AirTags
it has an Apple logo on it. So
it's, of course, going to be... I mean, it makes sense that the biggest company is under more scrutiny. Like, I don't have a problem with that. I think they should be scrutinized as much as anybody else, if not more, probably because they're the biggest. But it's just kind of... I don't know. I've seen it. I'm like, I'm sorry, this sucks. But, like, they also have a feature that tells you, like, Tile never told you.
Yeah. Oh, true.
Like,
yeah.
I think Samsung's still don't tell you.
Well,
there's no coverage on that. I'm like, listen, this may be a problem with Apple, and that's fair, but they do tell you. Like, they will be like, yo, there's one around you. Look for it.
Uh-huh.
Samsung is just like, I don't know, if I was a thief, I would just like, you Samsung?
if you were
crazy?
A thief.
Nothing. Well, stealing. What am I stealing? Women? If I'm just finding women.
Stealing women.
This is not going well, dude. I should not be in front of a microphone for the next month. I need like a deep.
Stealing women.
I'm just talking about like kidnapping women off the street, like.
And yeah, it's like. And listen, man, they're not trying to steal women. They're just trying to see where they're going. That's all.
Jesus Christ. No, listen, I think that Apple should. I think there should be like an open line of dialogue, and it sounds like they're kind of looking at it. I mean, would a nerd, let's say they change it from like a millimeter to a couple feet. Like, would that really help? Because you could still see like the building that the person went to, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that really isn't the solution.
No.
I don't think the solution is making it less hard to find intimately. I think a solution.
Is there a solution? Other than just being like, never mind, we take them all back. Take the AirTags back like they're taking our guns, Sam.
I think a potential solution would be to have to register it with your government ID when you buy an AirTag, so that if one ends up in somebody's house, Apple can see like who did it.
Yeah.
And that would just be like a requirement for using an AirTag. It's like you will link it to your government issued ID or driver's license. And that's like, because it's linked to your Apple ID right now, right? But you can make a fake Apple ID that's John Doe.
Yeah, or you could link it.
People.
You could link it to your Capital One.
I would do that. I would use a Capital One. I love Capital One, John.
I think that might be our worst segue of the day, but you're welcome for that. You're welcome. I'm glad I did that, Sam.
Now that you're telling me this, I might use my Capital One to buy some AirTags, man.
Listen, I just think you deserve better banking, Sam. That's the point. I think you deserve better banking.
John, have you ever hit a technical snafu shopping online?
I have. Many. Yes.
Has filling out a payment field ever given you a headache?
Yep.
And has a mobile banking app ever been down when you wanted to use it?
Yes, actually. It just happened to me. It just happened to me like 2 days ago, and I wanted to die. I'm not going to mention you probably know the company, but Sam, because we both use them sometimes. But it was a
not
it was
a fan
a mess.
Of them, I'll be honest. I tried.
Yeah.
I tried them. I've been like looking for new banks, and I've tried, and all of a sudden, Capital One just keeps coming back because Capital One gives you easier access to your money and more security, and that's why they're investing in machine learning. It's very fascinating, John.
It is very fascinating, Sam.
Because it doesn't seem like anybody can, why are you laughing?
Because you were just like listing and you're like, oh, it's very fascinating.
It is, John, because you can fight fraud with random forests. These are little trees that when you get the app, they pop out of your phone.
Yes.
And the little trees go. That's what they do. They look all day. Have you ever seen like a cartoon where the tree has a face? That's what Capital One. Basically, this is a feature that models to quickly detect suspicious activity. And faster alert to federal investigators. I like that. I like federal investigators finding who took my money.
Yep. It makes shopping with virtual card numbers smoother and more secure. And it identifies payment fields as you go, which helps with using your virtual card numbers. The potential of machine learning is huge right now, and that's why Capital One is so invested in it. All you have to do is go to CapitalOne.com to get started, and you can thank us, of course, because we sent you there. Do we get to say the tagline?
Yeah, dude, search machine learning at Capital One. Because Capital One, John.
What's in your wallet?
That sounded like scary.
It's not supposed to sound scary. It's supposed to sound very promising and hopeful.
Let's try
Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Okay, you do one word, I'll do the other. Capital
One.
What's
in
your
wallet?
And we just lost a sponsorship. Well, it was a fun
Capital
2 runs.
One.
Bye-bye.
They'll still be in my wallet no matter what.
Check out Capital
One is in our wallets and in our hearts.
I like Capital One a lot.
Anything else you got for today, Sam?
I'm just reading the approach of the Capital One, and it says approach. Talking points for 30 to 60 seconds. Hosts read podcast promos. It says where hosts have strong personalities and recognizable voices.
I would say that's us. That's us.
Well, we have strong opinions.
Yeah. When you hear my voice, you're either like, that's John Prosser or Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Good. We got a couple minutes left. Sam, do you have anything you want to talk about?
Well, I was just going to say, like, to finish the AirTags thing, like, do you think they should change from their current state? Because, like, I as much as I was joking about it and being like, this is annoying, like, I feel like that's already like a take where I was like, no, I should think about that more. Like, it could be a more serious issue, and I haven't been affected by it, and I'm also not a whammon. So, like, that could be
you're not a
too.
whammon.
I'm not a whammon. So,
but we could be stalked too.
Is anybody on the show?
You could be stalked just as well.
That's true. As a person of interest.
That's tough.
I mean, I would freak out if I saw an unknown AirTag following me. Yeah. But I think that's why, like, linking it to an ID, I'd feel safer knowing that Apple can see, that Apple can stalk the person who stalked me.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, I think that's how you fix it, is like build that into the system.
I feel like something should change to like please everyone, but you can't please everyone. Like, I don't want the technology to go away because it's useful, and it just like there's a lot of technology that is useful that is not being used for what it was intended for. It's been that way since technology was introduced. Like, that's like a symptom of this stuff, and I don't know if there's a proper solution to this. But I don't think it should stop. I don't think it should be changed to work differently than it does now. Like, I think the core features should stay the same. But I think that's the dilemma. I don't know how to make sure the core features stay the same while we like modify its impact in the when it comes to like the wrong use case. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I also feel like it would be helpful. Like, I don't know if they've defined the time limit of how long it follows you, but I don't know. I feel like Apple could do something with machine learning where if there's like a quick drop, like if they notice like AirTag's moving and then it stops and then you move away instantly, like that could be. I don't exactly know how to stalk someone. Like I don't. Like, do you think this is happening where people are sitting still and it's in their bag? Do you think it's happening they're walking in New York and somebody slips into their pocket?
Yeah, I mean, it could be a lot of stuff. Like it could even be your coworkers. Like that are just around you. There's always a creepy coworker.
I feel like I'm not well enough versed.
Okay, what about this? What about if the AirTag has been pinging a Bluetooth device like a phone that is not yours for longer than like maybe not a time duration, but at a certain distance, it's like, okay, this is clearly attached to like a person.
Yeah,
like
that could be good.
I think that might be the only solution. Is like, okay, this AirTag has been pinging an unfamiliar cellular device. The only reason there's a cellular device is because there's a person attached to it. People use phones, so maybe not allow it to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would like to see something better because, like, I also don't know if this is like the media hopping onto a story and CNN is like,
it's a little bit of both. I think
like this is the next iPhone Bengate. Like we can get off on this. But also, like I covered this in a video like a year ago.
Yeah, we already fucking talked about this.
Yeah, I was like, I followed my friend. Hope they do something, and then the Apple.
Where was CNN then?
So maybe this is the force that it needs. Like Travis MCP, I know had a video about this. Maybe Apple needs this pressure. It seems like they respond to pressure from big parties, and CNN has a little bit bigger.
I mean, there might be an oversight on my part, but with how it works. But I think that it might be the best solution to just like be able to identify if it's pinging another cellular device that is not yours, and if it's been doing that for a certain distance, then it's obviously being used to track a person, and that shouldn't be allowed. It should like shut it down somehow.
Yeah, or
just
would it be?
It just self-destructs. It just blows up.
That would be kind of sick. I'd make a video about that.
Like that.
Whoa. Like a James Bond. Like we throw it up in the car. Ding, 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 ding.
Yes. But they're so tiny, so it's just like a little.
Oh. There's like a fart?
Yeah. Just like a little fart.
Ew.
Okay.
The fart tag.
Sam, you have to get out of here, so I want to make sure we do a hard cut.
No, thank you. I always do this where I'm like, I have to go. And then I'm like, let's talk for 40 minutes. And then my family's mad at me because
I got you.
No, bro. Thanks for coming to the Genius Bar.
Thanks for showing up for your appointment, everybody.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next week back at the Genius Bar.
I can't believe we haven't missed a week yet.
Yeah, even I got sick, but we recorded like right before Doomsday that week.
Yeah.
Like it got progressively worse. So.
I feel like, what the hell was that? It's the guy tracking you with the AirTag. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, listening, all that stuff. And we'll see you guys next week.
Give us feedback as always. We're here. We're listening. We love you. Bye-bye.
We love you. Bye-bye.